So if you go up and down the range at any tour event, LPGA, PGA, LIV, one of the most common drills that you'll see any of them doing is the preset drill.
Right.
And we're gonna walk you through the importance of that drill, why is it so common, and how can it actually help your game. Is close. Okay, so we're going to introduce this to you in 3 ways. Okay, we're going to introduce it to you without the club, and then we'll introduce the club, and then we got a cool training aid that we think will actually help you. So that'll be the 3rd way.
Yes.
So let's do it. All right. So without the club,
Yep.
palm to finger relationship.
Yes.
Right.
What we're going to do is just basically you're going to create your normal grip. Okay?
Without the club.
So
right.
trill palm to lead thumb knuckle.
Okay.
With the connection point. Yep. There we go.
Extension in both wrists.
Yep. And I would even curl the fingertips, except for the pointer fingers, because the pointer fingers are basically going to be relative to the top edge of the club face.
So it looks like kind of like that.
Yes. Exactly.
There
right.
and there.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yep. Connect. Nice.
Trill palm against lead thumb knuckle.
That's right.
We talked
That's
about
right.
that.
Yep. That's a huge pressure point when we go to do this preset takeaway. That's basically what you're pushing
and again,
with.
it's like, well, we do this, boom, boom,
Yep.
and then pointer fingers down.
That's right, the 45.
Perfect.
Yep, got it.
Yeah.
So we have these alignment aids here to help the T-claw to help us with understanding where the target line is and then where the toe line is. So we're going to use the toe line as the reference point. So in the preset takeaway, what we're trying to do is we're trying to push down with our palms and basically get the palms going about 5 inches outside of the trail foot, with the pointer fingers basically pointing down and back parallel to the toe line.
Got it.
So go back. Yep, exactly.
So it's like that circle we talk about
That's it,
that we're trying to push to.
Right.
And the point of the preset drill is really it's giving us an understanding of where the hands, the handle, and the club need to be at the takeaway.
Parallel to, like the handle and the club head need to be parallel, but in the relationship of parallel to also your toe line. Not parallel out here on the target line or too far in towards like your heel line. We want it to be on the toe line. And what that does is it pre-establishes the positioning that we want to get to for pre-impact. The only difference is the butt end of the club will be at the inside of lead leg, and then that sets us up to be able to release the club on the 3rd parallel, which is at post-impact.
By getting this takeaway perfect, and the reason we're seeing all these tour players do this is that it's kind of like presetting where they need to get to.
Giving them a head start.
Here, and then just basically a mirror image of the follow through.
Exactly.
The pointer fingers down is really just to help us kind of feel that.
Yeah, but also it's again exactly where the club head would be pointing, so it's just a good reference point.
Got it.
Yes.
Perfect.
So if you go from there, just take it up to like the half backswing. Perfect.
So pointer fingers are like up and back at trail shoulder.
Up and back at trail shoulder. They're going to stay up and back at the trail shoulder as the palms basically get pushed back, down and out towards the target line till they're we'll say that the pointer fingers are back to parallel to the toe line.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Got it.
And then from there, we're going to like basically keep pushing with the palms down, and then as the pointer fingers go down and around the palms, to the 3rd parallel position right there.
Got it, which is just right here is a mirror image of where I was right here.
Exactly.
Got it. And we like without the club because it really just gives you an understanding of like the role that your hands are playing.
Yeah.
Then you introduce the club.
Exactly. Understand exactly what you have to keep doing because
it's like educating your hands.
That's it. That's it. Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Exactly.
So again, let's just do one more. So we're going 5 inches outside, pushing with the palms. Pointer fingers are down. We don't want to be like up too much, right?
Right. We don't want to activate the up until we go from the takeaway as we go up to the half backswing.
And then now, boom.
Yep. Hold the twist in a sense.
Right there. Pointer fingers are like up and back, and then boom.
Pointer fingers
push through.
Down to the to the 3rd
just like
parallel.
that.
Just like
Perfect.
that.
Again, just where we were in the takeaway. Okay, cool. Now let's introduce a club.
Perfect.
We're gonna grab this guy, compact club first.
Sure. Right.
Perfect. So now I take my same molds that I just kind of created, and I'll just clamp them onto the club. We have a lot of content on that, right? Nice
so
strong
from there,
grip.
Yep. Same thing. We're gonna go 5 inches outside the trail foot, pointing the club head down.
And now we can see the effect of those pointer fingers pointing down.
Yeah.
Now we can see the club head relationship relative to the handle.
Exactly. Right.
Got it.
Yes.
And then now we're just gonna go pointer fingers
up and back to
trail
shoulder.
Clubs on plane.
Keep them back at trail shoulder as palms push back.
There's the club relationship relative to the handle.
Inside of lead leg.
And then now from here, we're just basically just gonna, trail arm goes from bent to straight. And then boom, that'll be the mirror image of, again, where we were right there.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Now we're gonna introduce a real club.
Yep.
Right, and we'll hit a little ball doing this, okay?
Okay.
So now I've got my idea of where I need to be at my takeaway, 5 inches outside the trail foot. So right about there.
Yep. Pointer fingers down.
And then pointer fingers back.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep. Perfect.
Boom. Cool. Get my good setup. And now I'm just going to kind of rehearse this. You see guys like JT, guys like that, they'll just go and just check. Make sure they're getting the push, making sure they're getting the proper like parameters, right? Where's the handle? Where are the hands? Where's the club head?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, once you got that, one more time.
Perfect.
And then now we can just hit. And that should be just a nice high draw.
Nice. Nice shot there.
Perfect. Just makes my life so much easier knowing if I get this checkpoint right, I'm kind of like almost done.
Yeah, like it's more of like a shot guarantee.
Yeah, it's like the guarantee of like the hand to handle the club relationship, like we talk about a lot. And a good training aid for this is using this gravity fit. We got sent this and really wanted to try it out. And we like a lot of this because really what it helps you feel is it helps you feel that kind of tautness that we talk about in the swing.
The pushing of the palms.
Right, exactly. Sensation that we're really trying to feel when we're getting this proper preset position is we're trying to feel this kind of stretch sensation, right? Where that's why we want the handle 5 inches outside and pushing with those palms, right? If we just went hinge here, look at no tautness.
No palms,
no
stretch, no tautness.
Yeah, no tautness. Yeah. And Gravity Fit actually uses tautness in their like programming, which is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's some tension. I mean, you can see
definitely
in those pinches.
So yeah, go through the 3 positions. So
got my compact club here, so we go.
Perfect.
Boom.
Go up that. Perfect.
You can see, look at that stretch still.
Absolutely. Maintaining, that's the big stretch.
Yeah. And we don't want to be like too bent with that arm.
Right, we want to keep pushing. That's how you maintain that proper tautness, that distance away of the hands and the arms and the club away from the chest.
Right. And now from here, trail arms going from bent to straight.
Yep.
Boom. Again, really feeling that stretch.
There you go.
And then rehinging back up at us.
That's
but
it.
You can see this is a really good way to work on that stretch sensation, right? And these are supposed to be like right up in here, just so you feel that good kind of connection. But I like this training aid a lot because it really just helps us kind of set that stretch pressure we talk about, right? Now, if I actually did this, if you want to take my compact club, if I did this without really a club at all, just training our 3 steps, right?
Right.
So it's like boom, 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 boom. It's a great exercise. I mean, this is a workout.
You do reps
just
of that
to like
every
do
day.
this.
Yep, for sure.
And then you can hit balls with it too.
All right.
Just to see. So good stretch, really feeling that kind of push sensation back and through. And just start just hitting small shots when you're doing this, but you can really feel that kind of stretch sensation, keeping everything kind of connected in together. And again, just a
not bad.
Nice push draw, a little thin.
Yeah, that was good though.
It's tough. Like you really feel like this thing will give you feedback. If you let up, it'll let you know.
Right,
So the preset drill, it's one of the most common drills you'll see amongst any tour player, any tour. And it's really an easy drill if you understand how to do it with the 3 steps we're talking about with palms to fingers, introduce maybe a smaller club with a compact club.
Get your 3 parallels.
And then get your 3 parallels with where it needs to be at the takeaway, where it needs to be at pre-impact, and where it needs to be at post-impact.
Exactly.
And then grab a club, boom, boom. Grab a training aid like this to really help you feel that stretch. Use some reference lines like this.
Yep.
It just makes your life easier.
Yeah.
It's a great drill. There's a reason every tour player does it. It's one of the most common drills you'll see, and it's going to help you a ton.
Absolutely.